We are recording, and we're in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We're going to take off in an F18 Super Hornet from Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, France. Fly around the Eiffel Tower in France, go across the English Channel, low level down the Thames, maybe over to Wales, do some castle skipping, over to Ireland, back over to Scotland, possibly to Stirling Castle, up to Loch Ness, and then we'll land somewhere up in that area. This is just a free roam ultimate flight, and we're ready to launch. You can see I have a this is just an old Force 3D Logitech flight stick from 10-15 years ago. It's like $60-$70, best money I ever spent. I don't even use a force feedback. I could.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra ready for departing straight out at runway 26 right. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra.
I may have to engage the AI pilot momentarily. See the weather too. So weather, well, yes, that's okay. Yes, that's what it is. Live weather. Just change it a bit. We're just going to put on the AI pilot momentarily. You will get it. The aircraft moving, and I just turned them off. Now I got control, and we are airborne. It is cloudy out, that's the only problem.
Calling X-ray Golf Sierra, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
And we got
Following Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra frequency change.
No idea where all these landmarks are
Forget
going to
approach
be.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is tag Boeing 1 mile south of de Gaulle,
All I know is I got to go
2,400 feet.
west.
Request flight following. Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Le Bourget approach. Squawk tree 675.
Which way is west?
Squawk tree 675 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact 3 miles west of de Gaulle, 4,700 feet. Altimeter 29.74.
Get to England.
Roger, Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra.
That is a cloud. Get low. 500. No idea. All I know is I'm going in the right direction. But the terrain is amazing. It's given that nice little morning haze, cloudy effect, which I don't know where the Eiffel Tower is. It doesn't really matter. Gas flying over the France. And this is real life. Exactly. You can see the labeling. There's towns. You gotta get close to them. I have no idea how long it's gonna be to get to London, but I know it's a relatively short flight over the Channel. Then I'll come to the cliffs of Dover and go down the Thames, try to get over to Ireland, then up to Stirling, Scotland, even maybe Loch Ness. These are like, this is all real town. So, you recognize that? Harrowville, Henry. I used to be involved with a World War II online simulator group in beta testing in the year 2000. And that game and servers are still around, but it was Allies and Axis, so I got to know a lot of the English and French towns because that's where the war would go over. You had 10,000 people online over months before the battle would end, and then they reset the server. They're communicating with me. I do have an auto AI communication, and I believe it's a girl pilot. I'm not sure if I changed it or not, but I had a girl pilot, which is cool. There is Thermocord. I just know if I go west, I'm going to eventually hit the coast. I actually go up higher in altitude. And I should be able to get above the clouds. Everything you see the coastline there. It's actually where they would have landed in World War II. There's Mainport, I remember that now. I'll stay low enough so I can see the names. I wish I got a map of the afterburner. I know the afterburner was engaged when I first got the aircraft. That was from the AI pilot. Oh no, it is. Yeah, I think it is. Maybe not. No, I can see it in the distance, I think. That's just a river. This is all real life, like if you live down there, you recognize the roads. It's really cool flying this aircraft. And whichever the flight stick said, I can actually fly it from behind and outside, whereas if it was set to be too sensitive, you could. It's not sensitive, but not all that sensitive. You can see my movement. Aircraft, and I do have the airspeed. Altitude is covered up by the camera. Let's get behind it. I mean, with some more altitude. We're coming up to this channel. You might see some of the beach names where D-Day occurred. Not even sure where I am. So we gotta be getting close. Just know that if I go west, I should but I am a master pilot, like I can fly inside, outside, fly anywhere. I like it up a little bit, and I can just fly off my see my hand pointer, and that's below the triangle. You can see it better there. Then it means you're going up, and below it you're going down. So you can vary, and it's very smooth and varying it. So it's very easy to maintain proper altitude, and then your airspeed in knots, 604. 660 is speed of sound. And then I do see a map below. I'm not too sure. Maybe I should go to another map. That's a VFR map. Zoom out. Oh, I can't see the... Okay, no, I am going... I shouldn't... Oh, yes, I should. I definitely got to go north. Yes, I didn't realize it's at the northwest. I would have eventually hit the water and then had to turn right. This way. And you can see... If you know your gauges... your instruments, you don't, I can fly through clouds and just trust my airspeed, my altitude, and my horizon indicator, whether I'm going up or down, and I got multiple instruments on the panel and on the display. It's like a heads-up display system, which you can see. and put a little rudder in. And I can see on the VFR map where I'm actually pointing, so I actually want to go more north. And I think I would get up to, so I want to head up to London, down the Thames, over to Wales, see if we can sight some castles, over to Ireland, up the coast, maybe up to Dublin, and then back over to Wales and up in Scotland. We should definitely be able to find some abandoned castles. But this is the best way to do flight simulator. Just random roaming. Just pick an airport. Especially and the reason I use the F18 because you know what? It's faster. Got good visibility. Handles great. And you know what? Just look at that. I can pull up, see the vapor trails, pull the G-forces. And I don't even have the afterburner map. I got to put that on. I can rate the speed of sound every time I fly. But I don't need to. I think I have the airframe stresses set, so I could actually damage the aircraft. I got to figure out how to turn that off. At that times where I just inadvertently damage the airframe from pulling too many G's continually. Now this is live weather, so I'm not sure if this is the predictive forecast for the next day or the earlier day forecast, because I didn't want to be at nighttime. I wanted people to see the terrain. And this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I'm running just a Computer Canada built, amazing built computers they put together. Very inexpensive, like $1,500 Canadian. We're going to get like an i7, 32 gigs of RAM, 4060 Ti video card. It'll run almost anything. At almost full of graphics. I like higher frames per second, and I'm running everything synchronized at 1440 to 16 frames per second on my desktop software, and I'm running this out on a TV, which is a Sony 60 hertz native, which is great for syncing. Everything is essentially at 60 hertz, and we're guaranteed a fluid 60 frames per second or higher. It'll actually, the software will allow it to run up to, you got to set, it'll go up to 200 plus. But it's just a lot more synchronized. I mean, if I do get a higher frame per second or a hertz TV, there are some OLED TVs, they're running like 144 hertz, then I can bump everything up to keep it 1440 but 144 hertz. It'll just be a little bit smoother and graphics is a little more clear. And I can see I'm coming up to the coastline. See it on the VFR map. Right there. Down. There's St. Gatien Airport. Right there we are right there. Like I said, I'm not an expert simulator pilot, so I can actually fly from outside, but it is a lot more, it's a lot easier inside, especially for landing, so a lot of times I will switch back inside when I'm coming in a final approach. And I do have live aircraft on, so any aircraft you do see on the screen, if I get close to them, I will have to communicate. And you can see that's still on the right side, that's the coast. I'm just going to try to get some altitude. We can get above these clouds. So hopefully we don't run into any icing conditions, because I left it up to the AI to set everything for departure. Just so I don't have to turn the aircraft on. I don't have to release the emergency brakes. And once it gets going down the runway, I turn off the AI pilot and I fly to control. Very easy way to fly. As a matter of fact, I could turn them on right now probably, and he would probably, I don't have a flight plan. If I had a flight plan set, he would probably bring me there, but you don't need to. I can fly it manually. 515 knots, 9,000 feet, I believe. I don't think it's, no, it wouldn't be. And you can see, go here, zoom out. We do have quite a long flight.
Following X-ray Golf
Get
Sierra,
over to
contact
here.
Rest Center on 120.15.
So I'm going to turn right.
Good day.
We're going down so we get some airspeed.
Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Rest Center Boeing Alpha
There,
Sierra
see, I'm
X-ray
above
Golf
the clouds.
Sierra, 6,200 feet.
Following Alpha Sierra, X-ray
And
Golf
everything
Sierra,
in flight is based on the type of aircraft. They all have different stall speeds. This aircraft would be probably 100, 110 knots. Some of the, well, it depends on the type of wings. There's like the wide, wide wing, biplanes, and one that's short takeoff and landing. And those ones would be like 40, 50 knots. But most aircraft, you're going to be, at the smaller, it would be lower airspeed, but a lot of these ones would be up a little higher. Larger aircraft, 747s, and stuff like that, would be running, I mean, it depends. It's usually 120, 130, but it also depends on the load of the aircraft, how much passengers. It depends on the wind direction. That gives different amounts of lift. So you got to keep yourself, you know what the stall speed is, which is the wings to follow the sky, and you got to just keep it above that. And if you get into turbulent weather, sometimes you will even keep it even higher. So, wow, look at that. Amazing. And like the new version's coming. I'm not even sure if I should get the new version. This one is looking so great. And this free flying, it's just amazing. This takeoff, I prefer this aircraft just because it's a lot faster to get where I'm going to go. See my altitude, go inside I will, 12,000 feet. There we're dropping down. I might actually break the speed of sound if I get up to 650. And I will break the sound barrier, but you gotta have enough altitude, and I believe it's when you get to lower altitude, whatever, I think it's just because it gets more air in the intake or something, so the maximum speed, and watch my altitude, I am getting kind of 3,000, that's too low, I want to go into water, I better level out there, I think we are breaking the speed of sound right here, 60, 670, I think we did break it. You will see the vapor trails, which normally associates with that, but they will come off even at lower 500, 90, 600. And I think that's the coast of England, those identifiers in the distance. Yes, that would be. When I get closer, I will move it down, going. I guess I can't zoom in anymore. But we're going to be around this. Oh, there's one right there. So it's actually we are on target. I'm gonna go back inside just to make sure I don't they get too much cloud cover and fog cover, you got to be very careful. You want to run off your instruments. So I kind of ignore outside because you could accidentally think you're looking at the horizon and you're not, especially in these hazy conditions, and just fly it right into the ground. And that's what JFK did. He actually probably lost when he crashed with his fiance and fiance's sister. He was over the water, hazy summer conditions. He probably lost. He was probably trying to fly VFR. I don't think he was IFR rated with instrument flight rules, and it was real hazy, so he was picking the wrong point. And what happened is his aircraft, I believe, kept on rising, but he didn't realize it. He's thinking he's keeping it level, but it's going up and slowing down. Eventually it stalled, and once he got into spin, he couldn't pick out the horizon. And I mean, there is, you got to be really good with stalls, and then in those conditions, you have to be running right off your instruments. So you have to know your instruments, how to do a stall recovery with your instruments only, and by letting go of the control. If you're in a flat spin, steering into the spin, which is kind of hard to do, especially in hazy conditions. And then accelerating the throttle, pointing the nose down, and gaining airspeed. Which that Brazil regional aircraft, it got itself into a flat spin, and I think they were, based on what you could see, is it just kept on going down. It never broke out of the stall because it's in its angle of attack on the front, unless it was computer driven and it was, the computer was keeping it there, and they probably couldn't get it out of that computer automated mode. Maybe it was an autopilot, then it wouldn't be their fault. But if they were manually putting full throttle, thinking, okay, that's going to increase airspeed, when it's at that angle of attack, it's just going to stay in the stall. You got to actually get the angle of attack down, which a lot of times the only way to do that is reduce the throttle. Then the torque effect and the engine effect will point the nose down. It'll gain airspeed, and then it'll give lift with the air going over the wing, and then they can throttle back up and pull out. Which I'm not convinced that it was pilot error. It could have been, because I know there was some sort of computer control automated system with that aircraft where it tries to prevent these type of scenarios, but it may induce a scenario that it can't get out of, and you may be trying to get out of it, and you may lose your situational awareness, and it can be tough, especially if you're flat spin. You'd be angled. If you're angled up, you're just seeing blue sky. You're not seeing the ground unless you actually throttle down, which they may not have been able to if the computer autopilot system and safety systems were in control. There may have been nothing they could do. They may have had their yokes forward, but the autopilot may have been overriding their inputs. So it's hard to say. I mean, and like I said, unless you're in that situation, because when you're going from VFR to IMC conditions, and then icing may have built up, so it lost the lift, even though they were, at a well above stall speed. The stall speed may have been elevated from ice buildup, and it was extreme ice buildup conditions. So I can see on the map right now, I'm over right there. That's my aircraft. And the other aircraft you see are real life aircraft. And we're going to try to come into London.
Good day.
118.475 Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye. London Center Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 8,300 feet.
Oh yeah, we're actually rising now.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra London Center altimeter 29.62 radar contact. Continue. 118.95. Good day.
We're going down.
Going to 118.95 Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra. Gatwick approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 7,000.
I've been to Gatwick. Gatwick is right near one, so I'm going to get down lower. See if I can recognize some of these towns. We're down to 4,000. Now you got to remember the ground is a lot different. Like 1,000 feet. But it is pretty clear. Look behind that.
Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra contact approach on 120.4. Good day.
120.4 Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye. Approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra
It's over here though. I mean, that looks like the Thames.
Boeing Alpha Sierra
That's
X-Ray Golf
probably
Sierra
Gatwick.
altimeter 29.62 radar contact continue.
And the other one is Heathrow. Look for Gatwick. Oh, there's London Heliport, which I think would be on the Thames. So I'm just visually, I'm gonna get there. Once I get there, I'm gonna do flyby on the Thames area. Yeah, there's London Center.
Going to 129.405 Boeing
So I'm gonna go down here, turn, come down there, fly over the countryside
X-Ray Golf Sierra
to
2,300 feet.
Wales, look for some castles, and then over to Ireland and up to Still. Oh yeah, we're coming in. We're in London, I believe. I am going to just pause. 1 second. Oh, just needs to be. One, and we got one more Vizzy before bedtime. And we're back in it. There's London Center, so gotta go a little more left. Biggin Hill. Just south of London. Let's go outside. Let's do a camera angle. Yeah, I think London is over to my left.
Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
118.475
Try to fly from outside for a little bit.
Goodbye.
Go to my
London Center Boeing
map.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 5,600 feet.
And all those towns see like strongly, Hill, they're real life places that people that you be watching may live there. They may work there.
Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra contact begin approach on 129.405.
Set that home.
Good day.
Going to 129.405
So we're just gonna
Boeing X-Ray Golf
get
Sierra.
up a little bit further
Begin approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra
and then
1,900.
cut back and fly the whole thing straight down.
Begin approach altimeter 29.62 radar contact continue. Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra contact south end approach on
Windmill, so I think we are getting outside of London. That looks like he's going in.
130.78 Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye. South end approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 1,600 feet.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra south end approach altimeter 29.58 radar contact continue.
The pumping of the air into my bodysuit. Got going so many G's.
Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra contact begin approach on 129.405. Good day.
not sure what's going to generate
129.405
map-wise
Boeing X-ray
and
Golf
bridges.
Sierra.
I'm not too
Goodbye.
sure where I am. And
Make
a
an
lot of times
approach,
it's only
Boeing
certain
Alpha Sierra
metropolitan
X-ray Golf
areas.
Sierra 800 feet.
Boeing Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, begin approach altimeter 29.62 radar contact, continue.
Oh, there's London City, so 9 nautical miles. Bridge, so I should see some landmarks coming up. Shortly, I have to do 570, 80 knots. And I don't know what time again. It's dusk. But it is pretty cool. Wow. Wow, that is amazing.
Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra, contact Odium approach on 123 decimal tree. Good day.
Yeah, we were coming right into
123 decimal tree Boeing X-ray Golf
London.
Sierra. Goodbye.
Oh, look at that.
Odium approach, Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 800 feet.
Boeing Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, Odium approach altimeter 29.62 radar contact, continue.
Right in front of me. That's pretty cool. See it at dusk. Ooh, there's that building. Okay, pyramid, like glass structure. Oh, we're full of F18s. Oh, wow.
Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra, contact approach on 120.4. Good day.
Side, I can transition.
Going to 120 decimal. Boeing
And
X-ray
I do have
Golf
a flight
Sierra.
stick, so
Approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 1,100 feet.
Boeing Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf
veteran
Sierra,
of
approach
flight
altimeter
simulator.
29.62 radar contact, continue.
Not a military. And there's Heathrow. It's one of the main airports into London. We'll fly by on it, and off we go to heading west to Wales. Pretty cool though. Little tower flyby without permission. Wow, look at this. Screening. Wow, F18s. Right by the tower. Inverted. Wow. They can see sound. Now this is the exact recreation of the entire planet, wherever I fly. With Black Shark AI generation software by Microsoft. So let's get down a little lower. There's the Brookside and all these towns. That's exactly where they are. If you live down there in the house, you'll be able to see it. Fly right over top.
Goodbye. Loading on approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 1,600 feet.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Odium approach altimeter 29.62 radar contact, continue.
That doesn't. Depends on the settings. I can put it so it'll show everything all the time. Wokingham without. Like help. Here we go. We're going more southwest. Come up. sure exactly where Wales, but we'll get the Wales soon. I can adjust the
All X-ray Golf Sierra contact London Center on 118.475.
I put it to 2 p.m. Just give some more light.
118.475 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye. London Center Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 3,700 feet.
Not too sure how
Boeing
to
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra London Center altimeter 29.62 radar contact continue.
Oh wow, there we
Boeing
go.
X-ray Golf Sierra contact
Okay, there we go. Now it's kind of clear.
Good day.
That's actually cool. Now if we come across the castle,
Going to
you'll see it.
123.3 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Loading on approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 2,100 feet.
Well, sometimes I'll get my phone
Boeing Alpha
and
Sierra
look up
X-ray Golf
all
Sierra
these
audio approach altimeter
locations
29.92 radar contact continue.
distance. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I gotta go way more right to get up the wheels. It's gonna be quite a hike. Let that. I don't want to crash this the aircraft on the DFR map. And over here would be one of those ports. Fish guard and pulley head.
118.475 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. London Center Boeing Alpha
Okay,
Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 7,100 feet.
Yeah, I think that's fish guard there. That might be pulley head, but it was, I do remember when, like 1979, taking a ferry, family vacation from, we were in London for 2 weeks, height of the punk rock era.
126.705 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye.
Saw all the sights and then rented a
Approach
motorhome
Boeing
and
Alpha
drove
Sierra
from
X-ray
London
Golf Sierra
all the way over to
5,500 feet.
port, ferry over to Ireland, all the way up to as far as the only covered in up to Dublin, back over to Wales and to Fishguard and Holyhead were the ports, then all the way up to Edinburgh, we had relatives, and Stirling, where my father was born, Stirling Castle, and all the way up to Loch Ness. Our entire summer camping, it's right beside Loch Ness. I'm just putting it on pause. I'm back. That's the beauty of this simulator. You can just hit escape. Now, there's Edinburgh, maybe coming up to the inlet. Comes all the way into, I believe we're in England still. And then north of that inlet, I think is in Wales. Not sure. Don't quote me. Market, Lavington, and everything you see below will all, that's real life. Like all those farms and houses, towns, and roads, that's exactly real life. It's all based on satellite AI generation software called Blackshark. There's Royal Air Force, the Royal Air Force.
125.6 65, Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra.
military
Goodbye.
airport.
Bristol approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 1,600
And
feet.
my airspeed, that's all you gotta maintain. Airspeed is 600. And like I said, I adjusted the weather out of live, so it is actually pretty decent weather, which is what, I mean, visually, I can fly in the clouds, but for the spectator, you want to be able to see something. You don't want to just see clouds. Clouds are boring. But they are challenging. Curly, I'm not even sure where that is. We could be getting into, I mean, I can look it up on my phone, but I think we're getting into Wales, possibly. There is an inlet. I'm pretty sure on the other side, that's definitely it. Lower western. Everything you see below me is just real time. Like, I'm actually out of real time. It wasn't real time weather. It was getting too dark and hazy. Not a lot to see the salt for. There, there's a Hills Bridge. There's a little inlet up here. I will go left. I can get over to that river down there, trees, gorge. Wow, it's sitting here. Lawrenceville, it's almost like neighborhoods, how they name it. They don't go by metropolitan cities. Maybe they do for their budgeting, but like every neighborhood is labeled. And I have been there, but when I was there, that was in 1979. Rock graves. There was bombings going on in Ireland, and that's why our motorhome, we went over to Ireland, and we were only, I think it was Dublin, and then we had to go back over to the mainland, and the insurance wouldn't cover it if you went northward. So we could get up to Belfast. See the moon in the distance, these graphics, it's phenomenal. This is like I said, 2020 software. They're coming with a new version, it's going to be better, but I'm not against it entirely. It's going to be a better experience than what I'm having right now.
119.155 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye. Cardiff approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 3,600 feet.
There's an airport coming up. DX. Looks like time now. There we go. Stone, Mud, Bridge. Like I said, we're going to go over to Ireland, up to maybe Dublin, back over. It's quite a flight. Adamstown, Lock. I believe I'm in Wales now. Wow. That looks very industrialized and modern. I know there's a lot of older housing in England, Wales, but there is a modern sector. Like the Twin Yard Odin, got it. St. Nicholas, yes, definitely. Wales. They got their own language, like the old Orthodox. You know that YouTuber guy, a couple of them, yeah, they're from there. Their history is that. St. Louis. But yeah, bar. Altitude, rudder in. Still have to map out my afterburner.
Manchester Center on
Let's hope I don't have to
118.775.
break the
Good day.
speed us out.
Going to 118.775, Boeing
I do have an
X-ray
AI
Manchester Center, Boeing Alpha Sierra
communication
X-ray Golf
person,
Sierra 4000.
so I don't even have. I mean, I could set it so I have to do all the communications, but I like it better this way. I can just enjoy the flight. Southern down. Ogdenor by sea. Sure, we went to either
Going to
Holyhead
119.155,
or Fishguard,
Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra.
which I think might be
Cardiff approach Boeing Alpha
right at
Sierra
that end
X-ray
of
Golf
that
Sierra
point.
2002.
That would be logically where you have the ferry craft land. You want it to be the shortest distance. But that would be where we went over to Cardiff to Ireland, and
Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra.
there we
Manchester
I
Center,
think it was
Boeing
there
Alpha
when
Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra
we actually
2008.
had while we're waiting for the ferry, we actually had fish and chips. Yeah, so it would have been in Wales. So, or fish that, one or the other. We'll find out. Then we would have come in to fish there. But where we had fish and chips, I believe, was in the party. So this might have to do a little investigation. We still got quite a bit to go. Fishing altitude. We have a helicopter. There's a had to land on an aircraft area. And other than that, but that scenery below, like that Oxwich, that exists. Those houses you see there are real, in real life. And that's so cool. I could give you your address, I'll fly over it, get another point. Even the higher, the elevations of buildings, they actually accurately project them. Now some of them, it depends on the color and they do the satellite in the middle there. The satellite pictures are big ones, and actually these ones are about 8 years old, generated off them. But some of them, either shadows or dark when they're taking them, they might just generate trees in the middle of the road and they're not building properly. Same with roadways, there's shadows on them, and they look like waterways, but they're actually roads. There's a lot of them in Canada, but they're a little more detailed, because they don't really care about the detail in Canada, so they more do the high detail HD satellite imagery and running it through the AI software from the US and other main areas. Canada is more of a second class satellite picture photogrammetry, or grammetry, I believe. Fast. Back inside, only 14 feet, so we want to get some more altitude. We're doing 600 knots. I like to see the map a little better. GPS map. And you can see we're still going left, so pretty sure this is going to be the... Yeah, there we go. closest tip is where they're going to launch the you're going to have the ferries come in. Now I'm just assuming. Now, and like I said, it's so easy because, you know, when you stay low to the ground, what I'm seeing is actually real life. Exactly as it exists. It's earthen, often. And it even generates a lot of the, like the small airfields, farms, the land, the windmills. Get that. Then I don't know how it must be some sort of database that draws it off of, plus the satellite generation. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to investigate it a little further. I'm not going to do too much flying. I'm just gonna see. Try to get some altitude. And across the pond. Over there. Oh, that's a long way. So I think I'm just gonna go over and try to get down. I have to say, I'm just gonna, this flight is going on. I think I'll do part 2 where I'll take off from wherever I land. I'm gonna come down, look for an airport. Yeah. There is one behind me. Airport list. Select runway.
Echo Golf, Foxtrot Echo traffic, Boeing Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, 11 miles west, 2,400 feet, inbound to land runway 21.
111. Runway 21, 15, maybe 20. Back. So let's close the air traffic control. Let's get down. Yeah, I'm going to come in and land that way. So, let's see what the airspeed is. I'm doing 500, so I definitely don't want to put flaps down or gear. Trying to come around, and then I'm going to land coming in that way. Runway 21. Then tomorrow I'll take off from there, fly over to Ireland, all the way up, and get up to Loch Ness and Stirling, Edinburgh. But what you're seeing right here is exactly what exists. This is in the coast of Wales, I believe. Over there's the entire Roger. Really cool though. Now I'm going to come in and be over there somewhere. I'm going to slow down. So throttle down, but you don't want to throttle down too much. You got to spool up if you need it. You want to throttle down, not maybe do a third or a quarter throttle. And then do a flaps down. I'm trying to. Here's the airport, Harvard flat. Going down to 300. We're dropping. Got it down to around quarter spool, so I'm just slowing down. Let's get down to 250. Then I will try flaps. I'm going to try flaps. and we are flat down. Once it gets under 200, then I will drop gear. Airport. And we'll flat down. Throttle off. And we are going gear down. Gear down, full flaps. Now we just drop them rapidly. Now we're turning. Very sharp, very sharp. 60, yes. 140. Should see these left and short. Hold on, I should know. Oh, there it is. Yes. Runway 21. So we're sitting around 2400, 200. We better drop some speed. Let's get behind. So, definitely dropping the speed. We're going 40. Definitely want to be off. You definitely want to be around 1. Here it comes the clock. I got 12 right off. Let's get ready to spool up. And 200. We're level, stable, stable coming in, stable coming in. Heavy brakes, coming in, coming in, coming in. And we're going to flare up, flare up, flare up, flare up, flare up. Oh, there we go. Barely pulled out. So we're down. Heavy brakes, full brakes. There we go. Flaps down. We are down in 100 west, I think. I don't even know if there's a reverse thruster on this aircraft, but we are safely on the ground. I do not have any mapped out here. So, that is it. Out.